it's Mandy. Welcome to the first week of my May organizing challenge. So the task that I started on this week was focusing on all of my Simply Gilded items. I decided I was going to start with some of the smaller collections and work my way up because I know my Happy Planner stuff is going to take forever. But let me show you what I came up with to kind of store and organize all my Simply Gilded stuff. So I'm going to start with this organizer that I picked up at Tuesday morning. It was about $17. I think it's a cosmetic drawer. It has 3 drawers in it. And I'm just going to kind of set this off to the side. And I'm going to start with the bottom. So I'm using the bottom drawer to kind of store all of my miscellaneous things here. So it's notepads and some extra notebooks and my journaling cards and sticky notes, kind of all the little odds and ends that I get with the monthly kit or I've gotten in grab bags or grab boxes. And then I've got a couple things I still need to put in there. So I'm going to put this pouch in there. And that cover is not going to fit. And then I've got this little notebook, but it's not really going to fit in there. So it's going to have to sit on the top. In the second drawer, I have organized all of my Simply Gilded washi. And this is all either washi that I've bought or gotten in grab bags and grab boxes, not washi that came with any of the monthly kits. And I just kind of organized it by color. So I've got my florals, yellows, reds, multicolors, my blues, pinks, greens, purples, tans, and then black, whites, golds. So this just makes it really easy to pull everything out. And then, forgot to grab something. I actually took one of the smaller sticker albums, and I just love this with the florals. And I made just some paper inserts so I could have all my washi swatched by color categories, and this sits right on my desk. So now when I'm working on a spread or a project and I want to use my Simply Gilded washi, instead of getting out the whole tray, I can just open this and figure out which one works best with the layout I'm doing. So that's drawer 2. Then the top drawer is where I'm using to specifically store washi that came in monthly kits. And I've also swatched that in my book by the name of the kit and the month and the year. So I have that all there. And you may be asking yourself, what is all the square dowel rods about? One of the things I noticed was that when I was putting the washi in, it wanted to roll all over the place and I couldn't keep it in lines. So I found these, I think that's a 1/4 inch square dowel at Hobby Lobby, and I cut them down to fit perfectly in the drawers. And they just provide a little bit of stability so these don't roll around on me. And even though it's not part of a kit, I'm just going to put this little notebook in here right now, just as a placeholder so it has somewhere to go. So that's what I did with all the washis and the accessory. Then it came to my B6 notebooks and the sticker kits. And I didn't just want to throw them in a drawer because I wanted to keep kits together. So this is one of my Simply Gilded B6 notebooks. And you may not be able to see, but I actually took some clear elastic and added 4 more strings to it. So it's an 8-stringer now. It's pretty chunky, as you can tell. But what I did was I made these little folders. So I was going to grab, it's right behind me, and of course now I can't get tray open. I took some measurements, figured out kind of what size the folders needed to be, and then I took a piece of scrapbooking cardstock that I knew I wasn't going to use because I'm not, you know, a big pink and salmon gal, and used it as a template to measure out the exact dimensions to cut the cardstock or the scrapbook paper, and put lines to indicate where I needed to fold. So this is the fold that takes it in half. This is the fold that makes the bottom pocket. Then I went through and found some scrapbook paper that kind of matched the colors of the kits, and I made the folders. And at first I just did washi edges to hold the folders together, but because it was so bulky they were popping apart. So I actually ended up, if you can see, putting a couple staples in, and then I'm just using the washi to kind of cover the staples up. So each monthly kit that I haven't used yet has its own folder. So this is from the July 2020 box, the Lullaby Moon. I've got maybe 6 in here, and then on this side I've got all of my stickers, and this month came with vellum and acetate. And right now I've made one for each month. Whoops, that one didn't get stapled. One for each month. And then as I, you know, use the notebook and some of the items up, I will move them to another folder. And at the very back, I have one folder that is just random stickers and items that I don't have the notebook, or I don't have the whole kit anymore. Maybe they came in a grab bag. And it's pretty chunky, but I've still got room. I can still put about 2 or 3 more folders in there if I need to. But that just keeps everything all nice and neat and together. So my swatch book stays on my desk where it's easily accessible. And this fits right on my bookshelf, so it's all together. I really like the way that this has turned out. It's really worked out great to get all of my Simply Gilded stuff together, but make it easy to find and look through and pull out what I need without taking up a whole lot of room. So it took me a couple of days to sort, organize, make folders, do the washi samples, but all in all, I really am happy with the way it turned out. So hopefully this gives you some ideas on how you can store some planner items. If you like this video, hit the like button below. If you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing. And happy planning, everyone!